Okay, so we're going to look at journal entries today. If the journal entry that I'm looking at today is how do I feel? So I'm being asked a question that I have to respond to. So let me kind of go over my response and I'll go over a couple pointers here. When I give to others, I feel better about my own life. Though times can be hard, there's always someone than you. That makes no sense. There's always someone worse off. Someone worst off. Worst off. I don't like the sound of that. We'll come back to that. Worst off than you. Someone less fortunate. That's the best. Someone less fortunate. There's always someone less fortunate than you. Giving to others is important. It encourages others to give also. If everyone gave a little more, imagine how better the world would be. Okay, so let's look at this response here. So what I want to do is make sure that I'm writing clear and concise sentences. That's the critical element here that I'm looking at. I want my response to be detailed, elaborate, explanatory, but also I want it to be clear and concise. And I want my subjects and my verbs to agree. So let me go through this again. When I give to others, I feel better about my own life. Though times can be hard, there is always someone less fortunate than you. Giving to others is important. It encourages others to also give. If everyone gave a little more, imagine how much better the world would be. So that is non-essential clause. Add in fix here. We need a fix here. So we need to make this into one sentence. So let's go through. When I give to others, I feel better about my own life. Though times can be hard, there is always someone less fortunate than you. There's always someone less fortunate than myself. That sounds better. So by saying you sound very preachy. If I take out the you and talk about myself, it sounds more thorough and it sounds more engaging. It doesn't sound like I'm preaching. So giving to others is important. It encourages others to give also. It encourages more giving. So again, we're making this more clear and concise. It encourages more or additional giving. Let's use additional. So let's go here. If everyone gave a little more, how about if people were more generous? Sounds a lot better. If people were more generous, if there were more generosity, if there were more generosity in the world, if there were more generosity in the world, imagine how much better the world would be. That sounds like something from a Charles Dickens story, but it has a nice concluding element to it. Okay, so this is my statement. I don't see any grammatical errors that really stand out. Subject verb agrees. I just need to fix additional here. If there were more generosity. If only there were more generosity in the world. That wouldn't work with imagine. Okay, we'll leave it at that.